July 2007 at Aoyama Lunch Club. The title is Memories of the Middle East. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Many years ago, my big boss, Mr. Kurosawa, called me into his office. He said, "I want you to go to stay in Beirut." My first reaction, why? At the time, I didn't even know where Beirut was. I thought he might have said Abu Broad. Why me? I asked after all. I had just gotten married. He explained, there's a specialized institution in Beirut run by the British Foreign Service that trains young diplomats on how to survive and thrive in the Arab world. I want you to join them. If you complete the program successfully, you'll be our representative in the Middle East. What could I say? I answered, "Yes, sir," and began my journey into the uncharted Arabian Peninsula. First, I had to figure out where Beirut was. Beirut is the capital of Lebanon, a country nestled between Turkey to the north and Israel to the south. Historically, Lebanon played a key role during the Crusades, as it was a stop on the European route to Jerusalem. Over time, the Crusaders intermarried with the local population, resulting in a Lebanese society that remains roughly 50% Christian and 50% Muslim to this day. A quick side note, when people refer to Arabs, they're talking about those who speak the Arabic language, not necessarily about religion. For instance, Iranians are Muslims, but not Arabs, as their language is Persian, not Arabic. Now, back to Beirut. This city, facing the Mediterranean Sea, enjoys a mild and comfortable climate. In its prime, Beirut was known for its freedom, scenic beauty, and vibrant culture. Its beaches were a haven for European holidaymakers, and its hills were home to wealthy Arabian families. Sadly, that era ended when Beirut was ravaged during the conflict of the 1970s, leaving the once beautiful city in ruins. It's a tragic story, but delving into the reasons would take far more time than we have today. At the heart of my journey was the Middle East Center for Arab Studies, MICAS, often nicknamed the British Spy School. This institution had trained notable figures like Lawrence of Arabia and many skilled British diplomats on how to navigate the complexities of Arab societies. Our classes were intimate with about 20 students only. We studied geography, language, religion, history, culture, and more. For me, it was a world of new discoveries. One of the most memorable aspects of the program was the homestay experience. My tutor would hand me a slip of paper with the name and address of a local host family. I had to find my way to their home, spend the night, and engage in conversation over dinner. Most of these families were elder individuals who spoke only Arabic. It was a full immersion into a different way of life. Just as I completed my training, the Fourth Middle East War broke out in 1974. I was forced to flee to London, leaving all my belongings behind. That experience is a story for another day. The war ended with Israel's victory, but the defeated Arab nations retaliated by leveraging their oil through OPEC, triggering the age of price of the oil and age of the oil shock and rise of petrodollars. Eventually, I returned to Beirut to establish a new office and assumed my role as the first representative of the bank. To conclude, here's my message for today. Understanding the diversity and culture is essential. Understanding leads to acceptance, and acceptance fosters friendship. In today's interconnected global world, understanding and diversity are the key pillars of mutual respect. Friendship begins with embracing the richness of our differences, and the best way to learn this is by immersing ourselves in the lives, languages, and traditions of others. Thank you for your listening.